Gentle Giant, Octopus. One of my favourite psychedelic singles is Kites by Simon Dupree and the Big Sound, a band that was basically three brothers, and none were called Simon and their surname was not Dupree. They were one-hit wonders, though they did make other records. At the end of the 60s, the three brothers joined up with a keyboard wizard, a guitarist and a drummer, and they all became Gentle Giant. The early Gentle Giant albums have a slightly spooky, otherworldly sound, certainly like nothing else around at the time. And their later albums tried to be more like the conventional progressive rock of the time, and even more commercial. But I think they were at their peak on the album Octopus. They named it Octopus because it is an opus in 8 parts, and it is the last to feature all three brothers. Personally, I feel that progressive rock became less inventive as technology improved. This album came out in 1972, when if you wanted a thing to sound like a violin, what you really needed was a violin. That was lucky for Gentle Giant, because the thing that sets them apart is the way they could play so many instruments between them. So they could perform as a string ensemble 1 minute and a loud rock band the next. They could do this changeover live, and the Stephen Wilson remix of Octopus has a live medley of songs from Octopus as a bonus track. Progressive rock often seems to me to be about making things unnecessarily complicated, trying every patch on the synth and playing fast in odd time signatures. Gentle Giant's music does all that, but everything seems to be a vital part of the piece, and not just everyone getting a go at showing off. They had very distinctive, almost medieval sounding harmony vocals. There are songs that contain pastoral string passages much like Vaughan Williams or Elgar, yet there are other songs that feature musical passages of rapid fire flurries of notes, almost Mahavishnu orchestral in nature. The best known song off the album is probably Knots. Knots is based on a book of the same name written by Scottish psychiatrist R.D. Laing. It has choral singing that reminded me a bit of Philip Glass's Einstein on the Beach. This is regularly interrupted by jarring percussive sounds and instrumental breaks with interesting and sometimes challenging harmonies. But for me the standout track is Think of Me with Kindness, a song that when you recall it, you remember a sweet melody and moving lyric. But when you actually listen to it, you hear something much more complex. You will hear intricate counterpoint with different instruments adding colour and texture, which pretty much sums up the whole of Octopus by Gentle Giant.